Hi guys, it's Annabella here. I've been having a pretty lovely evening and had a lot of fun editing, so I hope you'll enjoy it. It's still a process, I'm still learning. I still make mistakes, but come for the ride. While you're at it, if you could just please hit that like button and subscribe, that would mean so much to me. I'm nearly there, I'm nearly at 200 subscribers, and that would just be such a dream come true. Really, so please just hit those buttons. It'll really make a difference. Okay, so what has my day been like? There's been bacon, yum, and I decided to cook a leg of lamb, so that was good. So you'll see me cooking it. Um, yeah, so we have one lone piece of bacon. It's thankfully in my tummy now. It's not sad and lonely anymore, so that's good. I rang my butchers today, and it's the first time I've rung them. The whole time I've been carnivore. For those that don't know, I've been carnivore for 192 days, and it has been the best thing in my life. It just gives me so much joy and contentment and peace. And yeah, life's still crazy and it's not always easy, but carnivore just gives you so much, and it gives you strength and fortitude. I really find it just gives you so much, and it's just such a blessing. And as you keep going, it just, at least I found, it gets easier and easier. And yeah, so that's a blessing, especially right now since I am going through illness. To have something that sustains me, it really is such a blessing for me. So my butchers, you've got to ring up to ask to get skin on your chicken thighs. So I don't tend to eat a lot of chicken on carnivore, but since I've been going through illness, I'm having a lot of pain issues. I do get a lot of nausea, and if I'm feeling off color and a bit green, um, chicken's going to be great. And I want the fat. Like, seriously, you need fat on carnivore. So I finally rang up, I got organized, and I rang them and said I'd like to get some chicken thighs with skin on. And I recently tried lamb neck cut in slices. It was really good. And I thought I'd like to try it as a roast, just like a plain, a whole roast. So I've watched a few different chefs cooking them, so I'll be very interested to try it and to see what it's like. So you can see I'm getting the meat ready, and I've just put some white pepper, salt, garlic powder, and onion powder in it, and it's a nice long slow cook. And I'm using broth that I made. I buy these brisket bones. They're really cheap. They've got a great amount of fat and meat on them. It makes this super rich broth, and it's such a beautiful dark color because I let it cook for a while. So I get to use that in this. So that was pretty awesome, and I like learning how to do all these things. I really seem to have a passion for it. What about you? Are you about the meat, or it's just something like, oh, I eat and then I get on with my life? I just know I like to cook and it relaxes me. Um, and I really do love learning things. So I've been checking out a few different chefs, and there's something I do want to try with a roast, but I don't want to try it while I'm still getting like upset tummy, nausea stuff. So we're adding some water to this stock as well, and then I'm going to cover it with foil. So, and then we'll just put it in the oven for about 4.5 hours. So we'll be doing that. And then, we've got to talk about all the ingredients. And what ingredient do we have? That's really important. Love. So you've got to have that. I feel it blesses you. So just wrap it up in foil and just leave little space for it to kind of breathe. And there you see me just being a bit silly. And then we're just going to pop it in the oven. And I've got an ancient phone, and I didn't know how to make that last for longer, that little footage, but it was cooking in the oven for 4.5 hours. And then I was hungry, and I had some more bacon. In the not too distant past, I would make scrambled eggs to go with it, but I felt a bit dodgy. My tummy was a bit, so I just had the bacon just to tide me over. And it's good stuff. Just love the bacon. I had a doctor's appointment today. My doctor is also on the carnivore diet. He's probably not as strict as me in some ways, and then in other ways, he can fast. I just can't. One, I have the background of starving myself with anorexia. Atypical, but anorexia just the same. But yeah, he can fast for a day or two, and he doesn't go to extremes. He knows when to stop. And, if he's kind of busy because he's a doctor, so he's always busy, sometimes he just has a sandwich, But he's been really supportive, and he's just been such a blessing to me. So in the end, thankfully, he rang, and I was able to get the medicine I needed. And he's just a bit concerned about my iron levels because I'm carnivore, so they really shouldn't be so low. It's a bit of a worry, but I'm doing everything I possibly can do, and I'm really proud of me for that. I'm going there in person tomorrow to get all the paperwork, I guess, done to get a referral to see the orthopedic surgeon. So hopefully the wait won't be too long for that. I've got a situation with my hip, and it's a bit painful. But my doctor is great, and he supports me so much. So I'm so blessed, and he's helped me so much with the anorexia. He's helped me so much. I just really have hit the jackpot to find such a great doctor. I don't have the hassles of, oh, they're going to give me statins for cholesterol. He's so supportive. I really need to talk to him about my diabetes. I've had type 2 diabetes for 2.5 years. You see me trying to not get oil all over my phone and not to get burnt. So I really think I need to get my medicine reduced and not on insulin, but I'm feeling like a little bit low at times from it. So it's pretty exciting, to be able to get to the point where you can get your medicine reduced. So we're putting the lamb in the oven, and here it is, cooked. So I just wrapped it up in foil, and I was just going to leave it for 30 minutes. But then in the end, I decided I'm going to have a shower, get it all out of the way, so that way I can chill in the evening. And I wanted to make this video for you guys as well. And ate the knuckle while it was in the oven. And I was going to make a gravy out of that. In the end, I ended up drinking it. It was so nourishing. Excuse me for making that mistake there. I don't know how I did that. But anyway, I'm still learning, and I feel like I'm improving bit by bit. And this drink really was nourishing. The lamb was just yum, and my family would be very happy to eat that. My family aren't carnivore. I have one brother who's vegetarian and one brother who's vegetarian and a herbalist. So I don't try to convert them, you know what I mean? But with my mom, she's more than happy to eat meat with me, and I would love her to go carnivore, but I just give her extra meat, and she's happy to do that. But she likes her sweets, and she's pretty busy, and she goes out in the garden a lot, gets lots of sun, so she's pretty healthy. And I have to do this for a lot of different reasons. So, but yeah, my family's been really supportive, my mum and my auntie, and I've got really great friends who just love me and encourage me to keep going carnivore. It is one of the best diets in the world. You get to eat all this yummy food, and there's no suffering. You're not counting calories, and you're not restricting, and you get blessed with great health, So it's really been a blessing to me, and it's truly saved my life, and I couldn't be more grateful for that. Look how dark and rich that gravy is. It was so yummy. And if you got to this part of the video, thank you so much for hanging around and hanging out with me, and I love you so much. You take care and have a great one. I love you lots. Bye. Mwah. Bye, guys.